In a distant village, surrounded by forests and tall mountains, lived a boy named Malik. He was 10 years old, full of energy, with bright eyes that never stopped dreaming, and a soul endlessly thirsty to discover everything unknown. Since he began to understand the meaning of things, Malik disliked waiting. Everything he wanted had to happen immediately: food, games, even the flowers he planted. If he sowed a seed, he sat beside it, expecting it to grow within the hour. His grandmother, an old woman who lived with him and his parents, quietly observed her grandson's impatience. She didn't scold him, but looked at him with deep tenderness, as if she saw in him her own younger self. One day, when Malik came home from school complaining because the teacher had given them a farming project that would take months, his grandmother decided to teach him a lesson he would never forget. She called him into the backyard, where the breeze rustled gently through the trees, and handed him a small box. "This," she said, "is a rare seed. They call it the seed of hope. You won't find it anywhere else. But it doesn't grow like other plants. It needs only one thing to bloom: patience." Malik examined the tiny seed that was barely visible and asked, "How long will it take? A day? 2 days?" She chuckled. "Much more than that. Maybe months. Maybe even longer. But if you're patient, you'll see something you've never seen before." Malik agreed, though driven more by curiosity than patience. He planted the seed in a nice pot and started waiting. Days passed. Nothing happened. No green sprouts. No signs of life. At first, he watered it every morning, sat beside it, even spoke to it. But the soil remained still and silent. He complained to his mother, "The seed is dead. Grandma tricked me." His mother only smiled and said, "Maybe or maybe not. Wait and see." As more time passed, he started losing hope. He stopped looking at the pot and spent his time playing or grumbling about how slowly everything happened. One morning while sitting in the yard, Malik noticed a small bird visiting the same tree every day, carrying a tiny twig in its beak. He didn't understand at first, until he saw, a week later, that the bird was building a nest. Bit by bit, twig after twig, patiently and calmly, the bird built a home. In that moment, something shifted inside Malik. It wasn't just a seed anymore, it was an idea. An idea that some things in life don't come when we ask them to, but when we are ready for them. He returned to the pot, brushed the dust off, started watering it again, but this time without obsession. He no longer stared at it every moment. He simply passed by and smiled at it, as if saying, "Take your time. I'm here." And the months passed. Seasons changed. Leaves fell in autumn, winter winds blew, and spring brought back warmth. Then one bright morning, as Malik opened the window like he always did, he saw something new, a tiny green sprout breaking through the soil. So small, yet alive, vibrant. He shouted, "Grandma!" It sprouted. The seed grew. His grandmother rushed to him and smiled wide. "You see, some things don't grow when we want them to, but when we wait and love them."